coin called War. Okay, and so you can always find War or the coins that we're getting inside the trades, right? So here I'm going to put this inside of the other Discord, which is called the Making Trading Easy Discord. And there's a section inside a Gem Academy. You see in my folder, the thing called Trades. And yeah, make it the colorful one. And then inside there, the folder is called Trades. Right, so you go down Academy, and then it has airdrops, trades, and you click in there, and then you'll see the DEX tool. So there's always going to be a DEX tool link because that's where we can go look at the coin. Right? So all you're going to do is click that link, and that'll take you to the coin. Now, the most important thing here is that when we do click that link, like we're looking for audits. When we do click that link, we're looking for audits, right? So the one thing that we want to do is make sure that blacklisted is off, right? And scam risk is undetected so far. So far, not a bad coin. But if there is, if it says that blacklisted is a yes, blacklisted means they can shut your wallet off and freeze a token, and you can't make any money. All right, so now that we're here, to the left of the coin is the little section here, coin wallet, and this is where you can buy on Jupiter, Radium. You just grab the address. Now we're going to buy on the Telegram bot. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to jump into where we use the yeah. Solana. Two options you have here, right? One option is you can buy on Radium, right? Which is where you click on the left-hand side. There's a little exchange that says Radium, right? And this should have the wallet address pull up. You need to connect your wallet on the top right. And then once it's in there, you should be able to pick, I understand that this coin is risky. And then you click, and then now you have your Solana wallet connected, and then you can pick how much you want to actually do. So you just put max or half or whatever, and then you can just adjust, accordingly, right? So once you hit max, you can change any of those numbers that you want physically into whatever you want. So simple things that you can do, and then all you do is basically just swap that out. Now for me, I'm going to be using a window that's going to be it's going to be the Telegram, right? Let me see if I can find that here. I'm going to see if that window will pop up here. All right, there's that window. Web capture, properties. I don't know if it'll, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to be using this Bonk bot window. Let me change this space here a little bit. And what this is going to do here is going to adjust the window for the recording. And this is going to be the Bonk bot. So I don't know if you can see that on Discord, but I'm going to bring this to the recording section first, and then once I have it here where I can record, then I will basically show you on the Discord as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share my window. This is going to be share my screen, change window. I'm going to show you here. All right, so now you should be able to see where I'm on my Telegram, correct? Okay, so now all you want to do on the left side is you want to find a thing called BunkBot, right? And you have that already, right? So you're going to go to BunkBot, click on BunkBot, and that'll take you to the BunkBot channel, right? So you see up top BunkBot. All right, so now all you do is forward slash hit home. And when you do that, that lets you know what you have over here. So right now we have a balance of 1.06 SOL that we can actually buy to, and the net worth of the wallet's 321. Well, I want to buy a token, so I simply hit buy. And when I hit buy, it's going to ask me to enter the token's ID or address. And once I do that, it pops up, we are war token, etc. And it lets me know what I can buy. So I'm going to go ahead and buy here. And now once I hit buy, I'm just going to type in the amount that I want to buy, which is 0.8. And that's pretty much it. So now it's going to initiate the um, buy itself. And that'll get us to where we have the ability to purchase the coins that we want here. And that's it. Once it buys it, it just pops up and now it says I bought $101 of war, and yeah. So we always go for doubles, right? So we just, as soon as it gets to a double, we sell, right? And then if it falls back down, right, we put in half of the profits that we made, and then we look for another move, right? So that way it's like, let's say we put in, you should be just practicing like 20, 30 bucks. Nothing big, just put in 20 bucks just so you can practice buying. And then when 20 becomes 40, you sell. And then when it drops back down, you put 10 bucks in and then you just leave it to see where it goes. So the object is to take doubles, and sometimes you get way more than a double. You have a 4 or 5x. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah. This is so. These are meme coins, right? So when you're buying meme coins, you're not buying. You can't buy these on exchanges because they're not on exchanges. Yeah. All right. So you have to buy them with your wallets on smaller exchanges. The bot acts like an exchange, or you can buy it on Radium or Jupiter. I use the bot because the bot's easier to use and it gets it done a lot faster. Okay. Now, when it's time to sell my position, all I would do is, yeah, you just swap back. You can find, if you find where you bought it, there's a little section here that says sell 25%, sell 50, and then sell X, right? Sell X means you pick the number, whether it's 50, 60, 75, or 100%, you just type in. So if I just want to sell 100%, I click that and type in 100, enter, and the message basically says 100, meaning that I want it to sell 100% of my position. Okay? And that's, pretty much it. Now to get to, the good thing about the bot is if you forward slash, and that's that forward leaning line, when you put the number forward slash home, then this brings you to your home, right? So the front of these numbers are positions. So that's forward slash one, forward slash two is bonk, forward slash three is junkie, forward slash four is MBS, forward slash five is meme zoo, forward slash six. So these are all the different coins. So let's say I want to sell a coin, right? So let's say I want to go here and I want to sell, let's sell junkie, right? So forward slash number three, hit enter. That takes me to the coin. It says it's chunky. Here it is. I could sell this now. And all I do is I go to sell X, type 100% because I'm selling all of it, hit enter. And what it's going to do now is going to swap all of it, sold all of my position. And now forward slash home, you're going to see from my earlier position, if I scroll up, my forward slash here said I had a balance of 0.49 available to buy a coin, and my net worth was 2.2, right? So now we scroll up to the previous one where we were. So earlier I had a balance of 2.4 to buy, right? Now that I sold Junkie, I have a balance of 4.9 to buy. So I doubled my position to buy. So now net worth is your total wallet, balance is what you're trading. Okay. So now all these coins are here, but now notice that junkie isn't here because I sold it. So that's my new positions here, right? So whenever you want to sell the coin, that's what you do. Now, if you want to make your settings simple, go to settings, and now you can change any of this, right? So for instance, here's your buy buttons. So my buy is I want a 1.5 buy on my left button, and I have a 0.25 buy on my right. And then on my sell, I set my sell up to 25% and 50%. So all I have to do is hit the button, it'll automatically sell 25 or automatically sell 50. And that's because normally once it doubles up or it goes for a big pump, I normally sell 50% of my position. And then if it keeps pumping, then I'll sell the other 50%. And then eventually I'll just sell it all off. And when it comes down, I'll rebuy. So you can change these numbers. All you have to do is click on it. So let's say the left side, I don't want 1.5. Let's say I just want it to be 1.0, right? So now it'll adjust that. And now on my left side, when I hit buy, it buys exactly one sold, right? So let's say if I want to buy $100 each time, I click that and I go 0.75. And now it's about $100 worth of sold. Or I think sold is 0.5 around there. Yeah, so you can type in whatever number you want so that way you can trade it anyway. And then when you're done, /home, that's pretty much it. And then let's, yeah. Yeah, you don't have short options on this. You can't do margins on this. It's just spot trading. You can only buy and sell. Now you can hit let's see a /home. You have wallet. Click on wallet, and this tells you your wallet address, tells you your balance, and then you can withdraw all your SOL or withdraw a portion of your Solana. And all you have to do is just hit withdraw Solana. It's going to ask you the destination address, and you put the wallet address that you're sending it to, and then it'll ask you how much of the SOL you have you want to send. So that's pretty much how you operate the bot. Very simple. So now we bought War. So let's go over to War here. And let me trade my Discord screen here. And we're going to go back to War. Change window. Okay. Now, we go to War, we can see that we're in this section here. So we bought War yesterday, or actually this morning at like 5 a.m. or something. And it was in this position here at 0.1 cents. And it went up to 8 cents. So we did a 700% on this. And now it fell down and well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now these happen all day long. So. Okay. So this will basically, all right. So when we buy these, we buy when there's, less than, 400, 500, 600 holders. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we're just looking for we're just looking for the pump. So right here, we had that big pump. We did a 7x, we sold, and now we're buying back down here at 2. So now we've got another double up, but we're looking for it to, retest. But now it's like house money, right? All right, so let's go and look at the overall, right? So here's another one here. But that's how you get in that. Now this right here is a this is called a pre-sale. All right, so if you go to your Discord, inside the Discord, you're going to see a section in the gem section that says pre-sale buys, and the Scorpio's in there, right? So when you click on that, that takes you to Scorpion. You got to make sure that your VPN is out of country, can't be in the US. And all you want to do here is if you're buying it, you can pick to buy it with ETH, USDT, or BNB. Each Scorpion coin is 0.49 right now. And you just connect your wallet. Well, it's a pre-sale coin on a, oh, it's a casino. So, yeah. So it should be pretty good. The team is verified, secure license platform, audited already. Um, so it looks really good actually. Let's see. Which one? Oh, the cock. What's it called? Cock or whatever. So that one, I mean, that one, yeah, it's like a chicken or something. It's a cock. Mm. So, mm, I mean, so what you want to do is this: you want to buy something, okay, and watch it, keep your eye on it. As soon as it does a 2x or a 3x, right? You want to sell. And then what you wait is for the pullback. So you want to get your initial money and your double out. And then when it pulls back, you can put half of the profits back in and then leave it. And when that doubles again, sell everything again and, or let that run or say, you know what, let that double, sell out. If it pulls back again, put half of that profit in again, and then just leave it and say, okay, I'm going to let this run until, until it goes to zero or to, until it goes crazy. But it's just house money, right? Your job is to get your initial investment out and get at least, yeah, right, and at least get a double up, right? So if you put, if you double your money and you sell everything and you put back all the profits and you leave it, right? And then hope that it does a 3, 4, 5x. If you do that every time, right, you're gonna end up winning more than you're losing. But you're gonna, some of these are going to be rug pulls, right? But your job is to make sure that you're constantly getting your money back out to put into another project, you know. So you don't want to, yeah, you don't want to be like holding these coins forever with their original investment. You want to just put a little bit of your profit in and leave it. Yeah. So divide your bet. So think of it like this: if you have $500, right? You take $50 and you put it into each coin that you're doing. And when that 50 becomes 100 or 150, you sell everything. And then when that coin comes back down, you put 50 bucks back in there. And then every time it doubles, you're milking it out. You know what I mean? So your job is just to keep taking those 50s until your $500 becomes $1,500. Once you get to 1,500, then you move your bag to $100. And now you're putting 100 in each bag. And every time 100, right, and you just keep doing that. I mean, sometimes you'll get a double, sometimes you'll get a seven, you know. But once you make your money, you're out. Now, there's this thing called Peace, right? So if we click on Peace, this is a new coin. It's trending, right? So we're gonna look at real quick is let's see, here's the Peace coin. Now, this thing's going straight up. It's pretty crazy looking, right? The one thing that we look for is how many holders. Okay, under 5,000, this is good. Liquidity, there's a 300, so we want everything above 100,000. This is at almost a half a million. So now the only thing that we need is the audit. Click audits. Transfer possible, right? We don't want that on yes. Blacklisted, we don't want that on yes. And then spam, we don't want that detected. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean by that. If you go here, you see this alien coin, right? Now, if I go to alien coin, you're going to see at the very top, you see how it says 2 audits? You see the alerts right here in red? Right, you see those up at top above the coin right there. See that right there by their social media audit? You see how it's red? 2 reds right here. So when we go down to audit, right? See how it says audit right here under the score? Do you see that where it's red on the bottom left? So you click that and it says right there, scam risk detected, blacklisted, yes, right? So we don't want any of those. Now, war or peace coin actually doesn't have any of that and it's starting to move really well. So we're going to take that, copy that address. We're going to go to our bot and on our bot, we're going to pick up a buy signal and enter the token address, which is the one we just copied for peace, fuck war. And then we can buy up to 0.49. I'm going to buy XL Sol and I'm going to put 0.4, enter, and there's my transaction. So now I have $55 worth of peace, right? And you want to take a picture of what you're doing and write these down so that you know that you put 55 bucks in there, right? But you should be doing $50 bags or $100 bags. So that way you know when you put your money in there, there's a certain amount of cash in there. And that's where you should be. So here's my Wars has a $100 bag. Ping had a $50 bag. And this one I sold out of. Well, actually, I had a $50 bag in there, so that was the profits from the made one. This one had a $50 bag, so we're not bad there. Bonk I sold out of. That's 77 cents left. And this one I sold out of. But that's pretty much it. And then we go back to our coin and we just track it. So far, we're going to jump in here. We're at 007. It's got a quarter million, 3/4 of a million in it already. That's pretty big. So we're going to take this screenshot here. Yo, you're always in the wrong one. Now you're in Gem Live. You good? Fatima, Fatima. There you go. You got to make sure when you join the lives again, you join the right one. So now you're in Gem Live. Yeah, but see, this one says Gem Live. So you went from, you were in the other Discord, you were in Trade Live, and then in this Discord, you're in Gem Live, which is okay. You just got to make sure you, when you come back around, you find the right one. So let me share my screen. Yeah, I have to share it because I'm in a new window now. All right. So here's what I'm showing is like, all right, let me know when you see the screen. Okay, now I'm making a video of this for you so you can go back and watch the video. All right, so now Here's what I'm talking about understanding coins and what they have in front of them, right? So this coin right here is the one we're buying right here. It's called Fuck War Peace Coin, okay? Now I just put it inside a live trade, all right? So if you go to trades, remember I showed you how to go to trades? Click on the DEX tool, get the address, which is bottom left above all the market caps, get the address, go over to your bot, and then on your bot, you'd want to buy your positioning on your bot there. You just hit, you can find a little button if you don't, control / home and then hit buy, and that will basically bring you there. I think what I'm going to do here is um, a / home real quick. Let me see what I have. I'm going to move, got to get out of some of these other positions and then get in there. So I'm going to go with /6, enter. I'm going to sell 100% of that. Beep, beep, beep. And then it's going to open up to where I can buy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you do, yeah. The bull market comes 6 months after the halving. Mm. Hmm. I mean, we're in a bull market. This is the beginning. Just after the halving, it takes 6 months. Hmm. Well, that's going to take us to the 6 months. It'll start the bull market, and that'll go until next May. So it'll start in August, and then we'll run pretty hard through August. Normal cycle, August through September, and then October to November, and then we'll slow down for Christmas like always, and then we'll have a big run in January to May. All right, so now mhm, we're going to, I mean, with the ETFs and all the other things, I mean, that's a lot of money that's going to stay in the market. So, I mean, if Bitcoin goes to 75, 80,000, it'll probably come back down to like maybe say it hits 120,000. I mean, more than likely it's going to come back down to 90. It's still going to do the same thing. You remember, like crypto doesn't have any like products; it doesn't sell anything. No, it's not like a real company. All right, so we're buying this coin, okay? And how we're going to buy the coin is we're going to go to our Peace coin. Hey, yo, bro! We're going to get the address. We're going to copy the address. We're going to go to Telegram. We're going to type in / home. And then we're going to type in buy. And then it's going to ask me for the address. I'm going to type in the address I just copied. And it's going to say, how much do you want to buy? And I'm going to say of my 0.5, I want 0.3. And then I'll hit enter. And that's pretty much it. And now I bought my war. Are you buying this? Because we're buying it right now. So if you're buying this, practice this. Put your 20 or 30, whatever you're doing in here. Or 50, whatever you're doing. All right. Did you use your bot? Okay. Did it go through for you? So now you should see in your bot, like, change this window here. You should see in your bot that if you put / home, you have a thing here that tells you what coins you have. So it's /1, I have this coin. All right, let me just /1. Let me just sell all that. I don't know why it has any crumbs in there. All right, /home. Here we go. All right. So you should see your coin if you bought it. It should have a forward slash and a number. So mine is in position number 3. So I have 119 of it. And on war, I have 86 on war. Let's see here. Okay. So do you see when you put /home, does it show that you have that token? You. No, just you. Okay, so it has a forward slash and a number in front of it, right? Okay. So then now you know that you have that in your thing. So it should also then have the amounts of whatever you have, right? So it should tell you how much you have in there, the value, etc. Right? So it should say like um, fuck war, value 40, 50, whatever you put in there, $20, whatever. And all you're going to do is when it's time to sell or what it goes to, you just want to put the forwards. Yes, right. And you know how to swap. You put forward slash the number, and then so if I want to swap my war, it'd be forward slash the number 1. I'd hit enter, and then right there I could see I could sell 25%, 50%, or sell X. X just means you put the number 175, whatever you're doing. It. So this well, this one's Solana. This is a Solana bot. I haven't tried. I haven't to be honest with you, I haven't tried any other coins in here, so I don't know if it can swap other coins. I'll do a little research into it, but as far as I know, I just Bonk bot. So as far as Bonk bot, I mean, I just use it for Solana, but I haven't tried it with anything else. So, hmm yeah. So here, go to your. Okay, so here's what we're. So when you're inside the chat, go to um, go to the Discord, right, and then scroll to yeah. See my screen. Let me see if you have alpha. Hold on. Okay, let me turn your alpha member on. Okay. Now, what you're going to see here is you see where if you go to alpha, you see the alpha section now. You see where it says Wiz Alerts? Yeah. Click on there, and you're going to scroll up. All right. Now, you see right here where he has glamour. Right. So there's a little section here where he's got a glamour buy. Right. So here's a section where he posted. You see that? Go to his folder, and then he has his. Uh, yeah, wizard alerts, whiz alerts. So alpha in the alpha section, right? You see my screen. Click on yeah, alpha section. See how it says alpha section? It's right above you, right above Gem Live. So see how you have a Gem Academy, and then above Gem Academy, you have, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, these are alerts for you too, right? So you see how on the third he put in there glamour, right? And then he has the leverage there, 5 to 10x, right? And then you would put your limit by it. So you see how it says entry zone 0.38? Yeah, they'll be just, you just pop in here. But go for the lowest entry at the 0.38, right? So put yourself at like 0.39 or something, and then put a 10x leverage, but make sure it's a limit buy. And then these are the targets that we're looking for. So you can hold until you get to target number 4, right? And then these are long holds. So these are looking for targets 4, 5, and 6. And that way, well, that one came out on 4-3. So when you'll see them pop in here, they'll start popping up in here. If you scroll up, there was one on 327. So they come in, every couple of days. And then that's one place that you can find the trades. And then above it is called trade ideals. Okay. Now that's where you're going to find the other alerts that'll start being posted in there. So just make sure that you go to settings or whatever and make sure that you have your alerts set for those channels. um, I think you just go to your yeah, I think you go up to the top where it says making trading easy, click down on it, and then it should say, like notification settings. See it right there? So go to the name of the Discord, making trading easy, click on it, scroll down to almost halfway down, and there's going to be a thing that says um, the second section, notification settings. Yeah. Yeah, it says notification settings. So when you scroll up, you see my screen? I go up to making trading easy. I click on the name of the Discord. And then it says invite server settings, notification settings. Yeah, you should get your alerts now in there. Yeah, and I'm gonna put this video up. You can go back. Yeah, and now you can, yeah, yeah, get yourself going, and then here, like I said, just make sure you're just watching your charts because these coins can go up quickly, like war, right? So you have, so like that, it's called fuck war, right? So fuck war, we put 100 in, and now, yeah, it's moving, and we're up 100, we're up $20 right now, so it's up 20%. As soon as that gets to 100, I'm gonna sell 100% of it, and then get my initial and my positive. And then if it comes back down, I'll put 50 bucks back in, half the profits, and then I'll just let that ride out. And if that doubles or goes 3x, then I'll sell 100%, and then I'll put another 50 bucks in when it pulls back down, and I'll do that over and over and over until like I think that by the third time I just leave it. I say, all right, whatever. If it goes to if it, you know, because yeah, because we're so early, it doesn't matter. Like we're within the 5,000 people, and normally we want it to get up to 50,000 holders. So that's a 10x. So if I have 50 bucks in there and it does a 10x, then I'll make 500 to $800 on 50. See, but the whole goal is to do these, 7, 8 times a week, or even 5 times a week, and just double 100. And then next week, use $200 bags, and then you make 1,000 bucks that week. Yeah, you just keep going. All right, you don't really care. Then you leave all that other little money behind, and at the end of the year, some of those are going to re-blow up in the bull run, and they could bring another $500. Yeah, yeah, and those could end up being like, those little bags that we leave behind. They could go from 50 bucks to 500. So you could wake up with like you have 200 of those coins sitting around, and if 100 of them go to 500, well, you just made 50,000. So it all depends on their market cap, right? I mean, that's so we have to go back and look at like how they're acting, where the money is, right? So it all depends on the coin, So like for instance, let's say let's take a look at a coin here. Let's take a look at Fed. All right, so or Ajax. Let's see which one. Let's take a look at. So like fetch AI, right? So for instance, remember the most important thing is the supply, right? So when I go down here, what I'm looking for is how much of the supply is out there, right? Circulating supply is 845 million. So it's about 1.1 billion. So right now we're at about 70%, right? Right. So that means that when it goes up, it's not going to move as fast as it used to. So when I look at the yearly, we're going from 7 cents to, we're at $2. So now you have to realize that yeah, when this goes down, right, we want to buy it in the dollar, you know, dollar area, $1.40, and then it's only going to climb back up to about, its all time was 330, but we're looking for it to get to about 240 after selling itself off. So now if we look at Ajax, let's see Ajax. So here's singularity. The difference here is that this circulating supply is 64. So it's a little bit better. So if you're going to buy, this would be the one to buy because this has a better opportunity to make money, right? For instance, its top is, yeah, so it's Ali, but what's the ticker? That's artificial liquid intelligence. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, last year, I mean, because back then it had no like the circulating supply was low. It's still at about 40% buy over the other ones because it has circulating supply is still working at about 35%. So this one would be a better scenario because the possibility is, 1 penny to 10 cents, right? So at the end of the day, that's a 10x. For the other ones, the best they could do is a 1x. So this one would be the one I would buy. Hmm. So that's the one I'd be Ali. Yeah, yeah. Because it has the, circulating supplies down. Plus, yeah, it has the capability of, doing a 5 to 10x, where the other ones are basically can only do maybe a 1x. And then another, yeah, if you have your VPN, buying the Scorpion coin's not a bad idea. You put 50 bucks in, buy a Scorpion coin, and then, that could easily do a 10x. All right, so let me see what, so it would be, hold on. Let me connect a wallet here. If they're asking for Phantom. Are they connected Phantom or are they connected? Okay, let's reject that. Okay. Let me go over here. I guess I could use BNB. Yeah, so this will connect BNB. So I could use MetaMask. All right, so here I'll send you a, we can connect Meta. Let me see. So MetaMask. Let me give you the account here. All right, so send whatever you want to do in BNB, send it over to this address here. And MetaMask. Yeah, you can send it from wherever, but that's a MetaMask that I'll connect for you. Yep. And then send me, let's see here, connect your wallet, use MetaMask, confirm transaction. You can buy Scorpio with USD, Ethereum, or BNB, claim tokens. Congratulations, you claim your Scorpio tokens after pre-sale ends. So the pre-sale ends in a day. So, yeah, so in a day we'll be able to claim the tokens and I can send them over to you. Oh, but we got to get you. So what's on the VPN? What's you just don't know how to hook it up, or you don't know what you're gonna buy, or what? Is that by the one that's called Ghost? Well, Norton is more about internet security. So download a thing. Yeah, you want a thing called Ghost. So you want to use a. Here, I'll send you. Yeah, yeah. You want Cyber Ghost. So hold on. Yeah, what you're using is it's just internet security, like virus. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want Cyber Ghost. Yeah, Cyber Ghost VPN. Hold on. All right, let me click that here. All right, I'll grab this, copy, and I'll put that in the Discord for you. There you go. So do that right there, and then that'll be your VPN. And then you should be good to go. If you have any problems, yeah, try that first. If you have any problems with it, just hit me up afterwards. All right, so I'm gonna close out this video here.